is to stand up and talk for my rights. I know what that is. See? And I don't care who the guy is. Because my right is my right.
Get up, stand up for your right.
Ask the Lawyer with Brian Figueroa, founder and senior partner at the law firm of Figueroa and Associates. Mr. Figueroa opened his private practice in downtown Brooklyn in 1996. He specializes in personal injury, immigration, matrimonial law, bankruptcy, and wills and estate planning, with a strong emphasis on litigation matters. Ask the Lawyer features Brian's legal advice as he answers listeners' questions and shares his insights in achieving your goals and objectives. Every week, Ask the Lawyer also features interviews and guests related to Mr. Figueroa's interests outside the law. Guests and topics include health and wellness, the civil rights war, music production, writers, as well as international and local political and religious leaders. Wide-ranging, fun, informative radio. That's Ask the Lawyer with Brian Figueroa. Ask the Lawyer any question you like via email at bfigeroux@msn.com. That is bfigueroa@msn.com for legal advice regarding specific situations. Appointments at the office will be made when you call 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845. Please note that submitting questions do not create an attorney-client relationship.
Yes, this is Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got the answers. Whatever your legal issues or concerns, call us right now for a free, no obligation legal consultation. The number to call, the number to share, and the number to keep is 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. Or you can visit us at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us. You can call us on issues such as personal injury, accidents, medical malpractice, divorce, separation, child custody, support, wills and probate, deed transfers, estate planning, elder law, real estate, bankruptcy, corporate, business law, immigration, immigration reform, civil rights, criminal defense, and taxes, both individual and business. Reality is defined as the world or the state of things as they actually exist, as opposed to an idealistic or notional idea of them. Sometimes the truth is a bitter pill to swallow. Life is not TikTok. Reality bites. Mr. Figueroa?
Good day, good day, good day. My name is Brian Figueroa of Figueroa and Associates, the law firm. This is Ask the Lawyer. You have questions, we got the answers, and hey, all you have to do is to make a phone call. The number is 855-768-8845. And what's happening in the world? Well, we know that President Biden has his own proposed comprehensive immigration reform. We also know that Venezuelans now have TPS, temporary protected status. If you are from that country and you are in the U.S. now, you will be able to stay here and get a work permit, yes. So those of you with that Venezuelan birth certificate, hey, your luck is here now in terms of a temporary protected status for TPS. Yes, President Biden is busy. And obviously through the courts, the public charge has been suspended. And that's good news because less forms to file when you petition for your loved one. what has happened over the years, they couldn't change the immigration law where you could petition for your mother, your spouse, your children, your brothers, your sisters. So what they did, they decided to change the requirements under the affidavit of support so that those people will be disqualified. So step one, the petition, everyone is getting qualified. It's when you're ready to do that affidavit of support and the public charge issue. Yes, KKK, Russian Trump, his fellow Republicans, and even some Democrats, they still have a war on immigrants. As we speak about a war, in August of 2001, that's just before September 11, Congress proposed the DREAM Act. It is now 2 decades after, and the DREAM Act is supposed to be reintroduced into Congress. These are the issues that we have to obviously address now, that a more sensible government, a less racist government, because racism exists even in good, they have reintroduced or will reintroduce the DREAM Act. And basically the DREAM Act gives a path to legalization, a work permit, then a green card, to people who came here before their 16th birthday, graduated from high school, accepted into college, good moral character, path to getting their green card. And many of them, they have worked during this pandemic in the hospitals and the nursing homes and what have you, and other jobs here in America, because at this moment they could actually they have a work permit. The problem is we need to stop renewing that work permit all the time and give them a real path to getting their green cards. So the DREAM Act hopefully will be reintroduced and passed as law, just as the Comprehensive Immigration Reform, we hope, will be introduced and passed as law. So the war on immigrants continue. New York City, people do not know the statistics, but about 47% of New York City medical workers are foreign born. And for those CNAs and LPNs, 67% of those workers are foreign born. Almost 25 to 45%, that's the range, may be people who live in New York City who are naturalized citizens. So one of the issues that we have advocated for on this show, Ask the Lawyer, and our other shows, Immigration Cultural Expose, through our publications, Caribbean American Weekly, The Immigrant's Journal, Workers' World Today, Concern Americans for Racial Equality, we would like to see green card holders in New York City have the right to vote. Thousands and thousands of green card holders cannot become a U.S. citizen because the English test is too difficult for them, the reading and writing test. Almost 90% of the New York City public school system is the children of foreign born. And a lot of them may be undocumented or green card holders, not U.S. citizens. These schools are underfunded. These schools are segregated. And the New York State Legislature is not doing anything about it. And this New York State Legislature is controlled by Democrats. The New York City mayor has always had a strained relationship with the governor. And rather than addressing these issues of inequity, like Black Lives Matter, segregated New York City public school systems, obviously the slaughter of obviously our brothers and sisters through police misconduct, what has happened is that these black elected officials, these brown elected officials, these white elected officials, under the auspices of the Democratic Party, they have not addressed these issues of inequity. And now that the governor has a crisis with sexual harassment, things doesn't look too good in terms of the focus in Albany should be addressing the recession here in New York City and beyond. So our mayoral candidates, what are their position on these issues? And not only their positions, we need to understand what are they going to implement to bring about change in New York City. We're going to have special publications, Caribbean American Weekly, Immigrants Journal, Workers' World Today, and CARE, Concerned Americans for Racial Equality. It is our plan to publish at least 500,000 of these publications before the Democratic Republican primaries in June, so that you could get a more informed, you'll have information to make a more informed decision when you vote in the mayor's race. We do not trust those white publications, or you call them Republican publication or Democratic publications. So the New York Times is too conservative for us. The Daily News is too conservative for us. The New York Post and those other Rupert Murdoch-owned publications are too racist for us. These publications do not reflect our opinions, our problems, the various crises that we have in our community. In our communities, black and brown communities, we have 3 and 4 times the city average for HIV, heart disease, and diabetes. That is why we are dying like flies in this pandemic. Obviously, obesity is a big issue too with this pandemic. Additionally, white people are getting vaccines at a faster rate than black and brown people, even though we are the people at risk. Racism, economic, living in poverty, the difference between the wealthy and the poor is catastrophic. The people who need to pay more taxes, they never do. I remember an article that stated that Richard Nixon, President of the United States, earned $400,000 and paid $400 in taxes. God knows how much taxes KKK Russian Trump paid and why he obviously favored the rich. His whole tax reform favored the rich. We have to be a more informed community. Ask the Lawyer strives to help people in our community so that we could accomplish these goals through our partnerships with progressive organizations. And we are proud of those relationships. If you would like to get a free legal consultation via the phone, our number is 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845. Look out for our publications, our special publications for Caribbean nationals, African American nationals, black nationals, immigrant nationals, and workers national, which includes white folks too. And obviously, they also read our other publications. Again, my name is Brian Figueroa of Figueroa and Associates. This is Ask the Lawyer. You got questions, we got answers. If you have any wills and estate issues, you have someone who's deceased, you want to probate the will or do letters of administration, you want to prepare a will, you want to prepare a power of attorney, you want to prepare a living trust, we could assist you with those legal documentations. If you want to legalize yourself here in America through the comprehensive immigration reform, or you have petitions that you could actually do now, we suggest that you do. Do not wait for comprehensive immigration reform. You should give us a call to find out whether or not and who could petition for you. We will obviously give those consultations via the phone. Obviously, it's comfortable for you in your household. And obviously, we are still in a pandemic, and we are the ones dying. Yes. So Register for your vaccines, take your vaccines, and protect yourself. Matrimonial issues, personal injury issues, if you want to bring a lawsuit because you was in an auto accident, medical malpractice, give us a call. This is Ask the Lawyer. You could also visit the Ask the Lawyer website where you could actually schedule either a telephone or in-person consult. Some people have documents that they want to refer to in the consultation. You could go to our website, Ask the Lawyer. That's www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You could go there and complete the questionnaire and schedule a consultation. It will tell you what date and times are available so that you could schedule it to your convenience, and you have to check whether or not you want it telephonically or in the office. Yes, all of this at your convenience. We are in a modern age where we have to use technology more, and one of the reasons our businesses fail is because we do not make that technological changes that we need in our businesses. We at the Chamber of Commerce, the New American Chamber of Commerce, we have been in existence for 16 years. We have also founded our own Hispanic American International Chamber of Commerce and our African American International Chamber of Commerce. As people of color, our businesses have the same issues. For example, how do we fund our business? Traditionally, people fund their business through their pension plans. They could borrow from it or from the equity that they have in their homes. A lot of people believe that they're going to get a grant for their business. That is not true. Many minority businesses have not and will not get any assistance from the federal government. A lot of the grants that were given to small businesses were businesses like the NBA teams. Those are not small businesses. All these restaurants and small mom and pop businesses have suffered severely. A lot of them will never reopen, and they never got any assistance, whether from the feds or the state government. Similarly, people who obviously are ordinary workers, and those ordinary workers have had to depend on unemployment and other benefits. They have had a lot of hardships as tenants out there. A lot of people who have contemplated doing debt consolidation, we say to you, don't pile up your debt. You could file a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, get rid of your debt, and keep your home. Many times we are misguided by attorneys who do not let us know that a Chapter 7 bankruptcy is a better approach than a Chapter 13 bankruptcy. There are obviously requirements. In the consultation, we will explain those requirements. But if you have a lot of debt, student loans, consumer debt, mortgage arrears, please, there are special laws now that is going to be introduced by the Biden administration. There's already legislation to help through the various relief acts. So you have to understand how the law could help you in this time of need. So, bankruptcies, debt issues, schedule a consultation. You could either call us at 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845. Or visit us at www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. Get your vaccine, register for your vaccine, get your vaccine, protect you and your family. We are dying at a higher rate than white people, and white people are getting their vaccines at a higher rate than we are. Please, we will sooner or later we might disappear in our communities, and we're already starting to do so. take this virus seriously. Again, my name is Brian Figueroa of the law firm of Figueroa and Associates. This is Ask the Lawyer. We love you. Give us a call or visit our website. Thank you.
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a free consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our free paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a free consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us.